Hey guys, Tara Malarkey here, and I'm talking to business owners, coaches, experts, therapists, everyone who's building a business right now. I just have a message for you because one of the things that we keep hearing, a lot of times when we get to the middle of November and we're about to go into the holiday season, right? A lot of us, even in our mindset, right, we can just put things off to start until after the new year. So I actually want to give you 4 reasons why now is the time to pivot your business or get into the right business model to grow your business and not wait until after the new year. And it may sound like self-serving, but we're hearing this quite a bit. And I want to give you actually 4 solid reasons why you shouldn't wait. There's really 4, you guys know that I teach essentially how to build a $1 million coaching business with just one high ticket offer, right? And it's actually the subtitle of my book, 7-Figure Coach, which is how to create a $1 million coaching business with one high ticket program. So we do about $300,000 right now a month for high ticket Empress. And when I started that just a couple of years ago, I realized that I needed to go all in on one program. So put all my expertise, create one program, and not only create one program, but all the systems around it, the marketing, the sales, everything had to just do with that one program. And most of the time, everyone out there, a lot of people out there, what they're doing is diluting a lot of their energy across a lot of different programs. They're coming up with new programs and new courses, and they do one-on-one sessions, and they also have a course, and then they do groups and la la la. And it's one of the things that does is it wastes a lot of energy because you're diluting your energy and your focus. And so what even studies have found that if you just focus on creating one thing and making that one thing really successful, you have a lot more likelihood of reaching your goal quicker, more efficiently, because you went all in on that one thing. And so that's essentially what I teach all my students in High Ticket Empress how to do. If you're a health coach, relationship coach, business coach, then you need to shift what you're doing. If you're doing one-on-one sessions, or you have a group, or you have a low ticket course, create a high ticket program, learn how to market your high ticket program, set up sales systems that convert your marketing into high ticket sales. And then you just focus on scaling that, right? Then you just put more, let's say money on ads, or just you double down on how you're doing it, how to get leads if you're doing it organically. And you just start to scale that one program. So you don't want to actually try to build revenue with more programs. You want to actually build greater revenue with one program. And what that also does is give you economies of scale. So I did study economics undergrad, even though I hated it, guys. I hated it. But I do remember a few things. And economies of scale essentially just mean that you're going to get greater efficiencies in your business the more that you do the one thing and get better at it, right? So we have one sales process, right? And I have a sales team now. And obviously that wasn't that way when I was selling my own program in the beginning. But that's why I actually have a team of 10 right now, and we're hiring 3 more people, because I know what needs to be delegated, because we're literally just working the same system over and over and over again, and it's not changing. So that's essentially going to give you a greater likelihood to reach your goals, to get to that $83,000 a month, to meet the $1 million run rate, or $100,000 a month if that's your goal, okay? And it should be, because there's no reason that you can't be at $100,000 a month, right? So it's really key that you just go all in on one program and make that one program great, make your clients really happy, and then also create marketing and sales systems that allow that thing to become a machine. And then you can go from 100 to 300. And from 300 to 800,000 a month. And that's how you build an 8-figure business. Okay, you with me? So I digress, because I'm here. I want to share with you the 4 reasons why You want to do this now. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Gabriella. Hi, Little Bit Sensey, Liz Nutrition. Hey, guys. Why you want to do this now and start on this now and not wait until the new year, okay? I'm just going to give you 4 main reasons why, and I want you to consider it. So, this is everything that I just explained. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Everything I just explained is a business model. And you really should have a very clear business model of what you're going to follow to get to your goal. Because if you just try to like wing it, you're not going to get there, right? So like I have just learned from mentors. I have the best mentors. I have mentors that make, multiple 7 figures a month, and I'm in their high-end masterminds. So like I have the best mentors in the world. I know that I know the best stuff on how to run my business and also how to teach my clients how to have the best stuff. But you need to have, right? So I follow what they do. Like, you know what I mean? And so you need to have a business model, not just strategies, a model. And so my model, essentially, the model that I'm teaching is you have one high-end offer and you scale that one high-end offer into multiple 6 figures a month. Okay? So that's the fastest, easiest, most efficient way to get to your goal. And if you're not doing that right now, it may take a minute for you to like grasp your head around the business model and starting to see how it's going to work within your skill set and what you've already been doing. Okay. So number 1 reason why now is the time to get started and not after the new year. I have some notes here. That's what I'm looking at. Number 1 is your foundations are key to grow. Okay, so you can't actually build anything on a rocky foundation, right? It's just like a house or a building. It's gonna tumble down. And that's a lot of times what like new coaches are trying to do. They're like, okay, so let me just make some money and like, let me just offer this thing. Let me just like make up this new offer and I'll just offer this thing and hope that that works, right? And it's like constantly doing this, or I'm just gonna launch this new thing and then they only get a few people, but they wanted like 10 people and then they feel like a failure. Like all of that is happening. And so if you don't set up like solid foundations, it's actually like inevitable that it won't work and it's going to fail. And what I mean by foundations in a coaching business or an online coaching business is how about understanding your offer is really solid. Like you have a high ticket offer, you know exactly who you're talking to, you know exactly what the solution is that they want, the pain that they have, and you know what your new opportunity is in a crowded marketplace, right? It's not enough anymore to come into a market and just be like, hey, I'm a fitness coach, right? You have to stand out in a crowd of health coaches. So then there's a way to do that, but you have to have that solid. So it might take a minute for you to like, figure this out. So these next 6 weeks, say you want to like hit the ground running 2022, well, now is the time to get your foundations in order. And so these 6 weeks over the holidays actually give you the time to get your foundation in order. So you're not trying to get your foundation in order when people are buying coaching programs in the number 1 month per year that everyone's buying coaching programs, right? You want to get that in order so you are ready to hit like sales, like ding, 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 ding. Number 2, okay, so number 1 is foundations. Get your foundations in order. Number 2 is you want to start training your audience right now for what's coming. All right, so say you already have an audience of Instagram or an email list or Facebook, even if it's small, guys, you want to start training your audience to understand that you're going to start shifting. So I'm going to tell you about my client, Soraya, right? She's done like almost $60,000 in sales since she's been with us. She's now in my up-level mastermind program. But when she first started, she was selling hourly sessions and she had kind of created a course for like $100 and something and it wasn't selling and she was super frustrated. And when she came inside my program, I taught her the business model, right, that she wanted to follow. I taught her how to create a high ticket offer, and now she sells at $5,800 per client. Group coaching client, okay? Everyone is in a group, and she's currently at $5,800 per client. Now, she already had an Instagram audience that was engaged. But she was a lot of times talking about like breath work and like a lot of these like different tools that a lot of us want to help people with, right? But she didn't understand how to create a high ticket offer. And so essentially that's what we came in and did. And as soon as she learned it, she got it. And then she was able to start posting in a way that we teach inside of High Ticket Empress that specifically targets the top 1% of leads in your niche, meaning it calls out to your high ticket buyers. Okay. And so once she started doing that, she had some time where she could start to shift and speak about it for high ticket buyers. And so that just might take a minute. And then, so when you think about it right now, say you want to hit the ground running January 1st, now is a great time to start training your audience on what's to come. But if you don't know what's to come and you haven't created your high ticket offer, then how are you going to actually train them over the next 6 weeks to understand what's coming? Okay, you with me? Questions? Put your questions in the comments. All right, number 3 out of 4 is people buy during the holidays, guys. Don't think no one's buying. So there's an opportunity cost here, right? Why would you lose out on 6 weeks of high ticket sales? Say you could make an extra 25 grand over the next 6 weeks, which is totally possible if you have a solid high ticket offer. You can make 25 grand extra over the next 6 weeks before the year ends. Why would you not do that? Why would you not do that? So what do you need in order to do that? Well, you need to know what you're offering, right? And you need to start putting stuff out there, and you need to know what you're doing. And so don't wait until January 1st to start learning how to do that. Do it now. Do it now so that you can capitalize on the people that are gonna buy during the holidays. Now, yeah, for all of us who are selling high ticket services and stuff, we go into this and it could be the biggest month ever and it could be the slowest month ever. It's like kind of like you don't know with December, right? You just don't know. We've had some of our best weeks between Christmas and New Year's, okay? So just don't wait because people are buying. Yeah, a lot of people are distracted. A lot of people have a lot going on. A lot of people are only going to spend their extra funds or, put things on credit cards for their kids and stuff. But there's actually a lot of people out there who are investing in themselves, who actually use the Christmas season to be like, what do I want? What do I want next year? I want to get started on that. Do I want to lose weight? Do I want to build a business? Do I want to learn, how to do something? Like, do I want to find my partner? And they're looking at that right now, guys. So if you wait to structure a high ticket offer and put your stuff out there, then you're losing out on the people that are going to buy over the next 6 weeks. And I saved the most obvious for last. Number 4 is obviously people start new things January 1st. Okay. And so if you're not ready to hit the ground running, then you will lose the whole month of January trying to get your foundations in order and trying to figure out what your offer is and trying to do the research that you need to do in order to make sure your offer is solid or your new opportunity is solid and how are you unique in the marketplace. Like you need to be looking at all of that right now so that you can hit it. Like momentum is real and you want to start getting momentum right now, right? You want to start building up that momentum right now so that you want to be ready to sell when everyone starts buying in January. Because pretty much that's what happens. Everyone's out there looking to invest in themselves, make some new habits, change their life for the next year. It just happens every time. So you don't want to wait. But if you wait, then you lose another month. Like at least another month of you being like, oh, I gotta figure this out and blah, 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 blah. Okay? So you don't want to do that. Hey, Robin, Bloom with Mel, Unlock and Empower, Caroline. Awesome, guys. All right, those are my 4 things. I'll recap. If you have a question, put it in here right now before I hop off. Hi. Number 1, so 4 reasons why now is the time to get started on shifting into a high ticket business model and actually capitalizing, making your $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month in 2022. Okay. Number 1 is foundations are key to growth. And so you can't build anything on unstable or rocky ground. And so you don't want to skip this. And now would be a great time to get your foundations in order. You don't want to wait till January to get your foundations in order and then you lose the month of January, which is kind of number 4. Number 2 is it takes time to train your audience on what's coming. So how to package up what you're doing right now, start shifting the way you're talking about it using our methods, and then go into these next 6 weeks, you're starting to train your audience on what's coming, which is a high ticket offer, okay? Number 3 is people buy on the holidays. So if you're not offering your high ticket offer right now, over the next 6 weeks, you're actually gonna lose out on sales. So that's opportunity cost. If you could make 25K over the next 6 weeks, you lose 25K if you don't have something in place to offer. And number 4 is people start new things January 1st. So you wanna be ready to go, guys. You do not want to wait, okay? You don't want to wait. Momentum is real. So you want to be able to like take those sales in starting in January. You don't want to lose that month. And as always, one, I'd love you to go buy my book because I cover actually all of our whole business model in this book. It's like detailed every single step of it. So if you haven't got my book, go ahead and you can click the link in my bio and you can still get it for free. You just pay for shipping. And those of you who've already ordered it, I think it should be arriving like any day now. So I'd love you to tag me in your stories, like take a photo and tag me because I want to make sure that y'all are getting it. We have our shipping partner and I'm just trying to like figure out that. And of course, if you want our help, right, just book in with my sales advisor team. And like, again, we don't do pushy sales. So like we want to make sure that we can help you. And if we can help you, then we're gonna like try to get you to come inside because it's gonna change your life, all right? highticketempress.com/call. You can just apply to book a call and what do you have to lose, right? Let's go, let's make some money. Bye.